Yoga with Mel here. Today's video is going to be about sciatica. I know a lot of you guys suffer from this really uncomfortable and painful condition, so this video is going to help you ease that pain. Okay, a lot of these poses I'm going to show you modifications for it, so please be very careful when doing these poses. Never push yourself into the pose. You always want to feel comfortable in every single pose. Take your time and please warm up before you do any of these poses, okay? So let's get started. Our first pose is going to be child's pose, a super comfortable pose for sciatica. I am not going to show you the whole routine. Every pose that I do, I'm going to show it to you, and you guys have to hold it for 5 breaths, okay? So let's get down into child's pose. You will get into child's pose right here. If for some reason you can't come all the way down, that's fine. Don't force yourself. If you want to put a pillow under here, if you want to put a bolster right here, if you want to open the legs a little bit to ease the discomfort from here, that's perfectly fine, okay? But if you can go all the way down, great job. So you would hold child's pose for 5 breaths. And then we move on to our extended version of child's pose. If you cannot bring the head all the way down, that's fine. Hold extended child's pose for 5 breaths. You never want to feel pain. Okay? From there, we move on to our cat-cow pose. Very, very beneficial pose for anyone who suffers from sciatica. You want to come onto your all fours, okay? You want to make sure your palms are firmly planted on the mat. You don't want to be slouching like this. The elbows are not to be out. It's going to be your arms are nice and straight like this, okay? You want to make sure your feet are flat on your mat, and you want to stick your butt out. Stick the tailbone out as much as possible, okay? So you're going to see a nice curve on my back, and that's how you want to be. In this pose, you will inhale, and as you exhale, you round the back. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time, but you guys do it 5 times. You inhale and exhale. Awesome job, okay? Now we're going to sit on our backs. Okay, so you are going to be firmly planted on your mat, lying nice and flat. Your legs, knees are going to be bent like this, and you're going to gently lift up a little bit. So your back is still going to be touching the mat. The only thing coming off of the mat is your butt. So you up here and then down, okay? This is a really comfortable pose. And hold it there for 5 breaths, okay? And then now we are going to do bridge pose. Bridge pose is also another pose that is very beneficial for anybody suffering from sciatica. Okay? So we're going to do bridge pose all the way up here. If you can't come all the way up, that's perfectly fine. Don't force yourself into it. You always want to feel comfortable. Okay? You hold it for 5 breaths here. Come all the way down. And then we start another series of movements that will be very beneficial for people who suffer from sciatica. We could go here, let's switch legs, other side, and another, and do that for 5 more breaths. Okay, awesome. Let's come up. Let's do fire log pose. You're going to have one leg, your left leg on top of the right leg, and you're going to do a nice spinal twist towards the left side. Hold it there for 5 breaths. And the other side. Hold it for 5 breaths. And come back and let's do the other side. Right leg on top of the left knee. We will do a nice simple spinal twist to one side. You hold it for 5 breaths. And we do the other side and hold it for 5 breaths as well. Now our last and final pose is going to be the full version of spinal twist, a very good pose for people who suffer from sciatica. So in this pose, you're going to have your left leg touching the inner thigh of your right leg. The right leg is going to be directly over the left knee. Left elbow is going to be touching the right knee. The right hand is going to be back here, and you're going to do a nice spinal twist. If this is too uncomfortable for you, that's fine. If you need to use a block to help you get into this pose, or if you can't do the whole pose, if you can only do fire log as well, that's fine too. So we're going to be in this pose, hold it for 5 breaths, and we go to the other side. We hold it there for 5 breaths as well. And then to do a nice cool down, you always want to relax in corpse pose. Here we have corpse pose, a super comfortable pose. You hold it there for as long as you want. Meditate, relax, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Namaste.